This is my new FMS FCX24 K5 Blazer, modded by FairRC. In the box you get the truck with its modded wheels and tyres and fresh coat of silver paint. As well as the truck you get a 3-channel remote, a different Stinger style front bumper, roof rack, some shock preload spacers, a little screwdriver and Allen key, get the roll bar and spotlights, because you can take the truck cap off the back and put the roll bar on. I love the truck cap, so that will be staying on. You get some number plate stickers, USB charger, and a little 380 mAh 2-cell LiPo, and a very comprehensive instruction manual. As usual with anything by FMS, it comes very well packaged in polystyrene. Ooh, squeaky boy. Nice. Anyway, enough of that. For a size comparison, this is supposed to be 1/24 scale. This is a TRX4M, supposed to be 18th-ish scale. You can see they are very similar. Being the high trail, this is slightly longer wheelbase. I haven't actually measured the wheelbase of this. It is roughly 140 mil. Whereas I think these are, the standard ones are 155, and I think these are 168, 162 maybe, something like that. Visually, they're very similar, which is a good thing. Let's get the body off. To get the body off, you've got 2 clips on each end, 4 clips total. Oh my life. When I ordered this, FairRC had a sale on the Batrazzi shocks. They were £12.50. I couldn't resist a set. I've not done a very good job of bleeding the back ones, but the front ones are about right. See, they're a bit quicker. Either way, the stock ones are really nice as well. I'm actually genuinely surprised how nice they were out of the box. It comes with a 3-in-1? No, 2-in-1. 2-in-1 ESC and receiver, a axle mounted steering servo with servo saver, which I've never seen on a crawler before. I have obviously seen reviews on these myself. I was aware of that as being a potential issue when rock crawling. We'll see. You've got another servo there because this is 2-speed. Got a little 130 size motor. Everything else is pretty much all plastic, which, you know, it's not a bad thing. Sometimes I've had trouble before with plastic steering links. Instead of steering, you just sort of end up bending the link like that. But that's by the by. I've already taken the portal housings off the back and the rear axle apart, just to check if there was any grease in there, and there was ample grease in the rear diff. There was no grease in the portals. I also found that the portals have metal gears and the diffs are actually metal bevel gears, not helical, but that's okay. While I was in there, I replaced the bushings in the portal housings for ball bearings. There was already ball bearings in there. I've not got into the front axle yet. I'd imagine they're the same in there, metal gears. Probably bushings as well from the factory. I'll replace those with bearings before I run it. Yeah, what do you think? Let me know what you think of the looks. I love it. I do like a scale mini crawler. Let me know in the comments though if you'd like to see both of these do a head-to-head. This is a highly modified mostly Endura, LCG chassis, Endura shocks, Endura axle, servo, motor, ESC, everything really except the wheels and tyres. Right, let's put that one away. Let's do a couple of little bench tests with this one, see how it gets on. I've already ran this around the house a little bit, and I have to say this is the best slow speed control of a brushed mini crawler I've ever seen. Quite impressed with the speed of the servo. Yeah, I was expecting that servo saver to be a bit more problematic than that, I suppose. Yeah, I should do that again, that was quite fun. As well as the slow gear like that, you get, I'm not going to do it on the table because it'll disappear into oblivion. That's second gear, that's first gear, and that's second gear. You also got a neutral gear, which could be useful for towing, I suppose. Towing or winching. I don't know. Let's hit the trail. All right, in the woods. It's getting late. Time to turn the lights on. How cool does that look? Let's run it, see how she gets on. Just trying to use a little bit of that moss for grip. Like that. Oh, don't tip over. No. That's it, she's got her first scratches. I think in part because of how small the wheels are and how, well, small the truck is, I suppose. Struggling a bit with the little sticks and the leaves and grass and things here. Let's move on, try and find another spot. I think we ought to test the trail speed on the way. This is flat out in first gear. I'm not sure flat out in second gear is going to be a great idea, but we'll see. Let's go. Oh, that's not too bad actually. It's decent walking pace. So from here, we're going to try and come down these two little steps there. Back up the mud there. And try and fit down the side of this fallen tree here. The size of that rock I've just driven over. See if we can get out of trouble. not bad, not bad. Wasn't the line I was going for, but I didn't have to intervene. Right, let's try a bit of second gear, proper wheel speed. Back into first gear and see if we can drive back down this bank. Lovely. Here we're just slow crawling, about as slow as it'll go, but in second gear. So you got stuck a bit there with the steering input as well, and there again. A little bit more throttle and she goes. Like I said, that's in second gear, not first. And I have suddenly stumbled upon mini rock crawler heaven. We'll just see how it does on the rocks, eh? Back in first gear now. Just going for a nice steady trundle along the rocks. Now what I'm trying to do here is just place that front wheel nicely on the rock. I'll just show you from above. Kind of like that. Now I've just got to be cautious of this, my right wheel. Look at that. What a driver. Should we see if we can make the back wheels follow the front wheels? That's very close to tipping over on its side. I'll go left hand down now. Beautiful. And that is the end of that line. Should we run it in reverse? We're pointing back the other way now. See if it's any good at going back downhill. So lifting up that left hand wheel. Try and get it back down and bite over that edge if I can. Like that. Perfect. Oh. Ooh. Just caught it. Just reposition the truck slightly so it's not just an exercise in destroying this lovely body. Approach and departure angles are pretty good for, well, easy rock crawling lines. Look at that, much easier this way. Superb. There's quite a few piles of rocks over here, so I'm going to see if I can find another couple of lines. Can't see this having much trouble here. No trouble at all. Beautiful. Oh no. Oh no, she's fine. I'm going to run a slightly different line on this rock. A little bit steeper, but a little bit more clearance for the links and the drive shafts. A few bits of loose gravel. Just struggling for front wheel grip there. Is it going to get it? Try a tiny hop. Yeah. Line Slayer. Beautiful. So there we are. Let me know what you think. I'm impressed. I love the quality of the body. I will say as well, I forgot to mention this earlier, I was looking back through the footage I took at home and the truck cap looks a really different shade of silver in that footage. But, you know, you see in natural daylight here, it is perceptibly different to the naked eye, but it's not as bad as it looked in that footage from last night. I like the tyres. They didn't perform very well in the loose dirt earlier, but no microcrawler tyres do in my experience. If anyone knows any tyres that do perform well, let me know. If you're going to get one, I'll leave an affiliate link in the comments, and I'll leave a link to where you can buy it in the description. Thanks again, guys. See you next time.